Ink and Drink started in August with Mrs. Jones and I. We were talking about ways to fundraise for different activities. I work on the EEA Scholarship Committee, and I also work really closely with the Poetry Out Loud group. That's kind of my group. So I'm always looking for ways to bring money into those organizations, and coffee kind of seemed like a good idea, but it also was something that required a teammate. So Mrs. Jones and I crafted it together right before school started.
I like it. I like it. It's actually really good.
It's fun. Look at the camera, please, sir. Repeat that again.
The Ink and Drink makes coffee, tea, the delicious apple lemonade, and more, and delivers it to students throughout the enrichment period.
Oh, it's great. Everyone's friendly. Everyone's friendly, and there's a lot of nice people, and the coffee is delicious.
So first quarter, we decided that the money would go toward the World Travelers trip that Mrs. Jones was sponsoring, Poetry Out Loud, which is my little group, and any students who wanted to pay for their dues. And so we paid dues first. That was most important to us, and we paid half the students' dues for first quarter, and then half the students' dues for the second quarter if they rejoined, and they did. And then the majority of the money is split between Poetry Out Loud and the World Travelers Fund. If another student had a need, we could pay for it, but no one has come forward with any other requests for that money, so we're pouring it into these other obligations around the school and other activities, which ultimately support the students. The students have been absolutely incredible. It's been a really good opportunity for them to see what it's like to run a business, to keep track of supplies, to do accounting, and they do everything. At first, Mrs. Jones and I thought that we would be in charge of the cash box, or that we would be helping to make the drinks, and from day one that wasn't the case. We had so many helping hands. Everybody just kind of picked a job that suited them, and they've taken over. They've done absolutely amazing. I brag about them all the time because they're so impressive. They run it like a business, and it's extremely efficient because of them.
It's amazing. It's great.
So getting a Google form to work like we wanted it to has been a little bit complicated. People wanted to order more drinks, and that was one of the feedback elements of second quarter, and the problem is the way that a Google form collects information, it makes it really hard to decipher how many drinks a person wants. So that's a complication. We've had some people who didn't make it all the way through the form, and so they thought they ordered a drink, but it never made it to full submission, and we never got it on our end. So a few times we've had kids desperate to get the drink that they ordered that we never made, and enrichment's already over. So we've had a few of those pitfalls. There are some enrichments that it's really not good to deliver to because it's a quiet environment or a private environment. So we had to kind of tiptoe around some areas of the school and also be really efficient and deliver to everybody. So there were a few kinks to work out, but overall it really hasn't been too complicated.
It's a good enrichment, very good spirits here, we're all happy, saw coffee. It helps out our people who are going on the trip and school.
Really, it was to earn money. You know, like, how could kids earn money? And I have to give total credit to Mrs. Sorensen. She's just so energetic. Like, I said, okay, what if we did this? What would you think? And she was like, yes! And then she just took it to this whole new level. I would have been like, coffee, just coffee. And we will just give coffee with maybe some creamer, maybe some sugar. But she's like, let's do flavors, and let's do coffee, and then let's do lemonade with cider. And I mean, she is an amazing, she just is so eager and willing to do above and beyond. She's been amazing, so I could have never done what we're doing without her. One of our most popular drinks is that lemonade thing she invented, and the kids love it, so she's the inspiration.
Oh, it's great.
We decided to move from the teacher's lounge because it was a little small and a little cumbersome to the old school store that was not being used at the time. So It's been amazing. We have our own fridge, so teachers don't accidentally use some of our supplies or throw something out that we needed. We can lock everything up inside. We can have coffee brewing all morning and not have teachers accidentally sucking down our product for free. So it's been absolutely incredible to have our own private space that we can personalize, that we can keep our stuff safe and just kind of build up our inventory and keep track of our stuff and not impede the teacher's lounge, because that's their space. They have things that they need to do in there. And so we were kind of in the way. It's much better for everybody.
We love it.
We make coffee and it's fun. We deliver it to the people of the school.
Do you know what? I think we've been so proud of the kids, because I guess I'm kind of amazed at how much they just took it over and how little we do have to run them, because every day when they're done, it's like, good job. They are so competent, and the girls are making the drinks and they're running the cash box and the runners are running and the advertisers are advertising. It's amazing what a good job they do. I'm more than pleased with how well they do.
Yeah.
It is an impressive machine boiled with coffee and tea, and we make delicious beverages really quickly.
This is so cool.
Please listen carefully.
This is how you fill water.
Smile. Happy birthday, by the way.
This is a little late.
I forgot the question.
Eat it or drink it. Coffee.
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 Coffee! Say coffee.
Coffee.
If you hear a plink at the bottom of your cup, you need something to drink up, order something quick from the Ink and Drink. We want to help you with that horrible plink.